Meanwhile, the U.S. is receiving backlash on its support for Haitian migrants as Port-au-Prince plunges into complete chaos. The island nation doesn't have any elected leadership, and gang violence is overtaking the capital. Gangs have overtaken an estimated 80% of the capital since Prime Minister Ariel Henry resigned. Gangs forced Henry to step down after his administration failed to hold elections following the assassination of Haiti's president, Jovenel Moïse, in 2021. More than 1,500 Haitians have been killed so far this year, and more than 350,000 have been displaced. Gangs are now recruiting children and targeting and killing unarmed civilians. It's a situation that's been called cataclysmic and borderline apocalyptic. Police stations and government offices have been ransacked and burned. Airports have been shut down and thousands of prisoners released from jail. And now that leaves millions of civilians trapped. Joining me now to help us understand how the country of Haiti moves forward is attorney Johanna LeBlanc. She is a partner at the international law firm Adomi Advisory Group. She's also the former senior foreign policy advisor to the Haitian government. She's also a former senior staffer on Capitol Hill who has worked on Haiti issues. Welcome to the Griot, my sister. Talk to me about the current situation with the gangs in Port-au-Prince. I've seen estimates that say that they have almost complete control in major cities like Port-au-Prince, but also in other regions of Haiti. And, you know, with the resignation of Henry, they are the de facto government. What do you say to that?
Thank you so much, Mark, for having me on. Yes, you're absolutely correct. The gangs have essentially taken over Haiti's capital. About 80% of the country is essentially being controlled by the various gangs. And what we saw most recently is that they actually came together and formed a pact to get rid of Prime Minister Ariel Henry. So the gangs have played a significant role, unfortunately, in ensuring that Prime Minister Ariel Henry does not return to the country. And there has been, even before the announcement that Prime Minister Ariel Henry would not come back to power, there was a great deal of insecurity, instability. You're talking about more than 60% of the country is unemployed. So the gang violence that we're seeing is partly because of the economic situation on the ground. So it enables the gangs to be in a better position to recruit and attract young people and those who are unemployed to be able to provide them access to some of their most basic necessities, unfortunately.
Now, when people talk about gangs, though, it's important to understand it in the Haitian context. These aren't Bloods and Crips, GDs, or Vice Lords. There's a way that gangs in Haiti are much more like paramilitary organizations. I mean, they're well armed, they're organized, and as you said, they've now unified in a certain kind of way. Do you see any value in enlisting the support or the involvement of gangs in whatever the new Haitian government looks like?
Well, the reality is that, Mark, when you have this number of people who have number of gangs who actually have control over the population and they actually have influence and have been able to effectively remove Ariel Henry from power, I think there needs to be some kind of conversation with them at the very minimum. Now, I'm not advocating for gang members to be a part of the new Haitian government that's going to be formed, the transitional government. But at their very minimum, there has to be some level of negotiation, finding out what exactly they want and for them to be a part of the process. Because if they are not a part of the process, if they're not solicited for advice and there's no level of consultation, they will continue to terrorize the country and they will maintain their influence over a major segment of the population, which will make it impossible for the transitional government to govern.
So what does the proper leadership model look like in Haiti? I hear people saying we don't want Jimmy Cherizier to be involved, one of the most prominent and powerful gang leader in Haiti. They say they don't want people like Guy Philippe, who has advocated very publicly a desire, or articulated publicly a desire to be potentially the next leader of the country. But people also don't want another puppet. They don't want another Western prop. So where do you find leadership? Where do you find someone that speaks to the Haitian people's desire, but also is not going to sell the people out or undermine peace, safety, and democracy?
Well, what is happening right now is that there is a transitional government that is being formed, and it is being organized by CARICOM. So they've actually just concluded a body of 9 individuals who will essentially serve as presidents of the country. It's called the Conseil Provisoire, right? And then the Conseil Provisoire will then appoint a prime minister, and they will be in power for roughly 2 years. And their job would be to ensure safety, to facilitate the Kenyan-led mission into the country that will assist with the insecurity crisis, and also to organize upcoming free, fair, transparent, and inclusive elections. So that is what's being in the works right now as we speak, Mark.
I gotta run, but we gotta have you back because we got so much to talk about with Haiti. I think the most important thing is that we've developed a future in Haiti that is determined by the Haitian people and nobody else. And I know you can help us think about how to make that happen. Johanna LeBlanc, thank you so much for joining me on the Griot.